welcome to the first episode of my new YouTube series. I'm pretty excited about this because it's something I've never done before. I've never really done like a documentary vlog for myself, and the project I'm working on is so incredibly humongous to me and so wildly out my comfort zone that I thought it'd be really fun to kind of document the process over the next several months. And the project I'm talking about is training to run the London Marathon next year. Now I know what you're thinking. What the hell, why would you do that to yourself? That's crazy talk. And you're right, it totally is, because I'm reminded of that every single time I go out for a training run. And it is because it's something I hugely underestimated. And when I signed up for it, I thought this would be the perfect goal to get me out of my postpartum rut and help me get back my fitness. But I massively misjudged how hard running is. It's nothing like riding a bike, and that is something that I thought could help and translate over, but I also totally overlooked the fact that I haven't really been very active whatsoever in the 2 years of becoming pregnant and having my daughter. So how am I going to make this happen? How am I going to get fit and strong and also learn all the knowledge about fuel and nutrition and all that jazz to actually get over that finish line without collapsing? So I'm super pleased to be able to work again with the amazing Faye and Emma from Rad Chicks. They've put together a structured training program that will see me from where I am now, which is pretty unfit, to hopefully being a badass mother runner for next April. Their training program, of course, a lot of it is running, obviously, but it's also got a lot of home workouts as well, like mobility and yoga sessions, and also some bike time, because I definitely need to keep that going in my life, and it's really good fun. Okay, so I'll be honest, when I signed up to do the marathon and I was thinking about like how do I want to do this? Do I just want to kind of cross that line and be done with it? Or do I want to like put in a lot of effort and actually make it worthwhile? Because I don't know if I'll ever run a marathon again, let alone something quite iconic like London. So I really thought to myself like, okay, like let's make something of it. Let's not waste this opportunity. So in terms of like finishing time, I was thinking, oh, like, what's a good time to finish a marathon in? And when I kind of like briefly did like a 10-second Google, it was like people strive to finish a marathon in like 4 hours. So I was like, yeah, sound, I can do that. 4 hours, I've got loads of time to train. But then the more I kind of like looked into it, the more I kind of like started training as well, I realized 4 hours is actually exceptionally challenging to achieve, especially if like me, you've got a lot of variables working against you, like toddler germs, things like this. So I kind of like pushed those goalposts back a little bit and gave myself an extra half an hour and thought, right, if I can do it in 4.5 hours, that would be brilliant. Like, let's aim for that. And like, even now, that is still kind of my goal going forward. But I'm very well aware that 4.5 hours is still extremely challenging to achieve. So I am kind of going to be a little bit loosey-goosey about my expectations. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, my goal is to finish and to comfortably finish the marathon as well, and not just survive it. That's the kind of ultimate goal. If I can do that, I'll be extraordinarily happy. But if I can eke out a little bit more effort and just kind of really like push myself further to kind of set a decent time of around 4.5 hours, I will be landed. And who knows, maybe it will inspire me and open doors to actually enter different events and other events that are happening as well. Like, who knows where this could go? Honestly, sometimes when I run, especially downhill and I'm going quicker, I feel like I run like the T1000. I'm sure that's not the case. I really need to work on my running technique and my running style. Now, as I mentioned earlier in this video, I have a charity spot and I'll be running for Team Refuge next year. They're an incredible charity that support women and children from domestic violence, offering them refuge, support, counselling, and they also run the National Domestic Abuse Hotline, which is available to anyone in the UK. They're a fantastic charity that really mean quite a lot to me. And I'm really excited to be part of their team and to be able to kind of raise funds and awareness for the incredible work that they do and all the lives that they transform as well. So there is a donation link to my Just Giving page in the description below. And honestly, it would mean so much to me and so much to Refuge if you could donate comfortably, any pennies, pounds, whatever you can. It will really go to a fantastic cause. Gotta say, I'm extremely lucky to have tracks like this to run on because it's so glorious on a day like today. Okay, it is actually starting to rain, which is bizarre because there are blue skies around me. So I'm gonna head back and finish this video at home. So all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching the first episode on my new YouTube channel. I am really excited about this and pretty apprehensive, so it means so much to me if you could give me a subscribe and you won't miss out on any of the action. All the important links to like my donation page and Strava are in the description below, so feel free to check those out, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one.